We are starting storage topic now. So now, so storage is a very fundamental concept. As important, sir, I'm talking about DBAs only. As important for DBAs is virtual machine. As important for DBAs is what do you say? Understanding containers. As important for DBAs is understanding container. The skill set is not so important, but it's important to be good at storage. So first, I'll go through some slides quickly. Please don't misunderstand. Disk is a different concept. Everyone, disk is a different concept, sir. Disk is a different concept. If you go to Azure portal and search for disks, okay, sir, disks, you will see n number of disks that are created in your environment. Okay, and on this, if I apply a filter called KD, I will see so how many ever VMs I have? How many ever VMs I have? I have 3 VMs. These are the total disks I have right now. So disks will show all the virtual machine related disks in the system. Is that clear to everyone? Anybody have any questions? Are we good, sir? Have we understood? So you want to add an extra disk, go and add an extra disk, whatever you want to do. If you don't want to this disk, sir, delete the disk. That's fine. Go to the disk and just delete it off, because I linked it and deleted also. Now it's not connected to the virtual machine. I deleted it. So gone. Got it, sir? I will go away and subtract. So disks is a separate topic, is what I'm trying to say. Now, other than disks, now we have something more to explore. So storage topic always starts with, there is a way of looking at it, how you look at it. So storage from an IaaS perspective, storage from a PaaS perspective. Meaning in IaaS, you have more control, right? And in PaaS, you have little limited control. What they say is what you have to hear, right? Like Apple phones. So whereas in IaaS, you have more control. Done. Let's move on, sir. So under IaaS, disks comes into picture, which we have seen just now. Am I making sense, sir? You can add disks, you can remove disk to a virtual machine. You can increase the disk size, but that requires downtime. You can decrease the disk size, again requires, you can add the disk on the fly when the VMs are running. So these are all concepts. Under IaaS only, files also will come into picture. File share. For log shipping, you share the file, like shared folders, for shared folders that you create. So in cloud also, you can create a file share. I'll show a quick demo of it. And those all come under IaaS. When it comes to PaaS, PaaS means you can use them, Max. It's already controlled and managed by Microsoft. So blob is one type of storage. Table is another type of storage. Queue is another type of storage. So if you all are ready, let's go. So disks, anyways, I showed you now. That's all about disks. Sir. You can increase the disk size, reduce the disk size. One extra thing I want to talk about disks here is one additional thing. Sir, disks in Azure. 2 minutes. Because last time we got this interview question, wanted to bring it up. Yeah. So when you go to the disks now, so all the disks in Azure have got, give me a minute. Yeah. So all the disks are, so mainly disks are of 4 categories. Standard HDD, normal hard disk, standard SSD, premium SSDs, but they are standard. Premium SSDs, bit faster than premium. Version 2 has come. This was recently launched, and ultra disk. So you can almost say 4 categories: standard HDD, standard SSD, premium SSD, ultra SSD. Mainly 4. So let's go one by one and let's look at the simple classifications. In HDD, mainly people use it for backups purpose. And the non-critical, meaning, performance is not that great. So you can dump your backups if you want it, max to max. Standard SSDs are mainly used for web servers of the companies. It's okay, it's sufficient for the needs and all. And again, mainly for non-production, dev and test. A premium SSD are production grade and very good at sensitivity, good at, you'll also get performance speeds, very nice. And the SSD V2 was launched recently for even better, faster performance. Ultra is like top for mainly if you want like high IO intense systems like SAP HANA, ERPs, anything crucial, SQL, Oracle. So of course, KD, are you saying that databases must be kept in Ultra SSDs? If budget is allowed, yes. If budget is not allowed, and so again, 1 second, sir. All the databases in your companies have full IO speeds and full IO? No. Critical systems only, right, sir? Critical databases you can host in Ultra disks. If they are not critical, you can go for even premium SSD. These two are sufficient enough. Got it, sir? So I'll not waste time. Let's focus only on Ultra disks and let's focus on premium disks. That's all. So I'm not. Let's go to Ultra disks, sir. Ultra disk sizes vary up to 1 TB. Got it? But KD 32 TB was there in the past. No, so 64. So you can see here up to 64 TB. So ranging from 1 TB to 64 TB. Normal disks, how much, sir? 32 TB. Okay, good. Now, so before going forward, I think I have to stop here for a second. I'm still seeing many of you off camera because it's important to be a very important topic. Please come over camera. I don't want to keep you in waiting room. So, sir, I'll ask you a simple question. Sir, I'm having a hard disk. I'm holding a hard disk right now. Okay, please help me. Normal hard disk, sir. HDD. Can somebody help me and tell me what will be the performance of this hard disk? So meaning, if I write a file to this hard disk, how much will be the speed into a hard disk? Speed. Okay, sir. The company name is Seagate. Seagate. Seagate Backup Plus hard disk. This is my hard disk. Seagate Backup Plus. Okay. So the old one it is. Okay, done. Here it is. I am on Seagate Backup Plus. Go to that website. It's 4 TB, I think. So 6,000 rupees something. Come down. So obviously, when you're purchasing a hard disk, the common sense thing that we do is we verify what's mainly the disk rotations, 5,400, 7,200 disk rotations, and more than disk rotations, sir. First thing you will rotate is you will find is this website is bad. Amazon would have been better. 1 minute, sir. Amazon nahi hai. So first thing before purchasing a Seagate hard disk or something is you will look at what, sir? Speed, right? Speed, right? Please, let's go to the product performance here, sir. So let's see what is the speed of this hard disk. Is it mentioned or not? If it is not mentioned, waste of looking also. No, I don't see it. Where did they mention? Bad product. Leave it, sir. So, or let me go to Seagate website itself. 1 minute, sir. This is better. In Seagate website, at least they will promote. Hey, I'm not wasting time. This is important, sir. So please have patience and just wait for a second. You will see what I'm saying. These guys also have not mentioned. Specifications. Sir, help me. Still not there. Oh, damn. One minute, sir.
Check in datasheet once, though.
Yeah, I was about to open it.
Have you faced any issues with this hard disk, a particular one?
As of now, I have not faced any issue. It's going super cool, sir. But what is the speed? Are it too much? At least they could have given the mark, right? Number, something. Size is given or who wants. Okay, so leave it, sir. Chalo. At least I'll put some numbers on the screen, roughly. So I have purchased a very basic hard disk, sir. So hard disk will give somewhere around 60 MB per second. 60 MB per second. Okay, sir. Speed, normal speed. Got it? 60 to max 60 only 100 MB per second. And if you purchase a pen drive, sir, a typical pen drive will give you speeds of anything between nowadays, and latest pen drives are giving speeds of even 30 MB per second. Good ones, very good pen drives, maybe up to max 40 MB per second. And then if you go for even the cheaper pen drives, like 2.0 USB and all, they will give around 10 to 10 MB per second to ranging to up to 20 MB per second. So these are like cheaper pen drives. So this discussion is important because you should know. I'm going to talk one topic after this. Please bear patience. What is this one for? Good pen drives. Okay. Okay, so done. And then cheaper hard drive, HDD. Done, sir. Next. SSD. How much speed do you think will SSD give? Sir, look at Azure SSDs, okay? So, or if you want, before Ultra, let's go to HDD from HDD to top we will go. That will be much more interesting. So look at HDDs, sir. HDD. This is HDDs, right? So how much is the throughput? Sir, throughput is what you need to look at. Throughput means 60 MB per second. Got it? 60. So HDD will give you how much best throughput? 60 MB per second. If you go up to 4 TB, 4 TB. If you go to 8 TB, 16 TB, 32 TB, you will get up to how much, sir? 500 MB per second. So, okay, good. That's fine. 300 to 500. So let's write Azure HDD. Okay, sir. Ranging from what? 60 MB per second to max 500 MB per second is the throughput. Meaning, if you copy a file, sir, per second, 500 MB of data will be copied. That's called as throughput. Are we good? Perfect. So done. So now let's hit the SSDs, sir. Now, hey, this is Azure HDD. Now we'll go for Azure standard SSD. So you're getting right why I am comparing with the above options are cheaper SSDs you only see. So your Azure hard disk is equal to cheaper hard disks you have in the market. So don't use them. Okay, next. Moving on, sir. Let's go for standard SSD. Again, here also, starting speed is how much? 150 MB per second. Okay, sir. And then ranges up to 1 second. So I'm looking at the wrong parameter. Sorry, that's max burst. 60 MB per second. 60 MB per second. Sorry, so I was looking at the wrong one. Throughput is here. 60 MB per second. Maximum up to 750 MB per second. 32 TB. So I hope I'm not boring anyone. And again, this is important for your understanding only, sir. Which ones gives you which best performance and which you should go for when. And that is okay. After that, sir, come to the top. Let's go for premium SSD. Again, provision throughput per disk. Yeah, this is the one, sir. 25 MB per second, cheaper, P1. Premium SSD, right? You are getting 25 MB per second. And it goes all the way up to 900 MB per second, sir. which is a good thing. And then last one, premium SSD version 2 came, V2. So they have not given any specification, so ignore it, sir. Let's go for Ultra SSD now. Ultra gives you how much? 300 and up to how much, sir? 4,000 MB per second. So 4,000 MB per second is nothing but 4 GB per second, sir, approximately. So per second, 4 GB of data can be copied. And premium SSD is nonetheless almost like 1 GB of data per second can be copied. So you decide which one is the best for you. And sir, I'll ask a simple question. I need an answer from you guys only. In the market, a lot of hard disks are there, right? Now in the market, what is the best SSD in the market, which gives you the best performance? Can you take 2 minutes, Google, and tell me the best SSD in the market? Or you can Google for the fastest throughput SSD in market. I want to know the answer from your side. How much? Fastest throughput in the market. And which company it is?
Seems it's a SanDisk.
How much? How much, sir? Number. We want number. Company is SanDisk, but number.
From Seagate, I can see 2,957 MB per second.
2,957. Okay.
2,952 MB per second read and 1,977 MB per write.
That's faster than, but it's not faster than Azure one, right, sir?
Yes.
Azure is 4,000, right? But if Azure is giving 4,000, then in market we should have more also, right? Just asking.
KD, it is. I'm seeing Vivo Plus 7,000 MB per
7,000
second.
MB per second you saw, right? Okay, nice.
And KD, it's depend on the Ethernet, what kind of network we are using, right?
No. Sir, leaving all that, normally capacity of the hard disk, the performance of the hard disk is what I am asking, nothing more. Okay, sir. Then if that is the final answer, then I have one more answer for all of you. Ready? Can I give my answer, sir? Anybody wants to add an extra answer? Okay, there you go then. My answer is this. 26,000 MB per second, sir. The fastest.
In the sense, or
Sorry?
26 GB per second.
26 GB per second. 26,000 MB per second. This is like massive. By the way, evolution always happens. So 26,000 MB per second is one of the fastest. This is the world's fastest. But again, this is 2021 November data, so 1 year as it has been. Maybe something else would have come up, but these are a special type of hard disks made, SSDs only. That's it, sir. Nothing much. Let's not waste time. Can we move on now? Azure, as of today, supports up to 4,000 MB per second, meaning almost 4 GB per second SSDs. Throughput, sir. Now, sir, KD, why are you wasting time? Sir, I'm wasting time because I want to clarify two parameters, sir. always remember throughput. Throughput means with what speed you are going to write. Second one is IOPS. IOPS. So let's not get confused between throughput and IOPS. Throughput tells you how much data you can write. IOPS tells input outputs per second, meaning per second, how many times you can write. Read, write. IOPS. Input output per second, how many times you can write. So per second, 1200 times, per second, 19,000. So IOPS are different from throughput. In a second, how many times iterations you can pump the data, dump the data, read the data. So systems are fast. And Ultra SSDs have got the best IOPS. Okay, 1 second, sir. What is IOPS? If you don't believe my words, just you only read it. What is IOPS? Input output operations per second. You might be having whatever disk I can write 10 GB per second, sir. 10 GB I will write, but that's okay. Per second, how many times you can interact with the disk is also another important parameter. Mauli is writing, Ambika is writing, Charan is writing, Jyotishwar is writing, Srinivas is writing, Mahesh is writing, Ramya, everybody, Suresh is writing, everybody are writing, sir. End of the day, you all are writing to the disk or reading from the disk, but disk allows how many IOPS? Let's say 20 is my IOPS. 20 people can write and read. 20 times you can read and write, sir. Now, you guys are 20, for example. You're not, but you guys are 20. So 20 people done. Now, what 5 more people came. They have to wait because you guys are already doing operations. So IOPS also matters. Throughput also matters. Throughput is the capacity, how much data you can send. IOPS is how many times you can interact. These two parameters are very, very important to understand for our understanding. Any questions more? We'll move on. And sir, there are many other topics like disk bursting, meaning you can, so whenever you want, you can improvise the disk performance temporarily. Let's say I want higher performance. I want higher performance for shorter duration. So there are disk bursting concepts also, if needed. But again, that's a headache of the storage team, sir. So just discard the crap. So that's it, sir. If you're clear, we're good. Let's move on. So I'll go back to the slides now. So understood, right? The disks, because there is one more thing you should know: IOPS and throughput. By looking at IOPS and throughput, you can find out the disk is a faster one, the disk is a slower one. Benchmarking I already kept before you. Those are the benchmarkings. Okay, done. So then, without any further delay, without any further delay, let's move on. Okay, done, sir. For file share, so disks is one concept which we already have seen now. IOPS is, hope you understood. Throughput, hope you understood. Disks are of 4 categories in Azure. First one is standard HDD, standard SSD, premium SSD, premium SSD V2 version 2, and then ultra SSD.
Ultra.
All the categories of storage, sir. Okay, and then you don't need to remember all those numbers and stuff, sir. Sorry. Forgot to tell you the interview question. Oops. So, interview question was, what is the disk type you are using in your for SQL servers? 1 second, sir. I'll open that. Disk types. Yeah. So you do one thing. You say for critical systems, you say premium SSD. For critical systems, you are using premium SSD. So if somebody asks in an interview, because based on Azure, so tell that for critical, whatever Azure VMs are there, for critical systems, you are using premium SSD. Premium SSD is sufficient, sir, for the answers in the interview. And tell them that they'll ask you, okay, which type of disk are you using? So P1, P2, P3, every disk has a numbering system. Got it? And if you can scroll to the right, P40, P50. So normally you tell me in your office environment, how much will be the disk sizes, drive sizes? Sometimes, average times. 1 TB up to 2 TB, sometimes 4 TB, right? So anything between P30 and P50 you tell is sufficient. Got it, sir? So they asked one of our friends, like one of the person also said P60. So the person chose P4. So you choose, don't go beyond 8 TB, sir. So we have a requirement, so we have configured. So for very critical servers, you're using P60. For moderate servers, P40. So you can tell that answer if you want. But tell them that our disk sizes will be between P40 and P60, depending on server. This question came up in interviews. Which type of disk are you using? Which type of disk are you using? Okay, that's it. I think you need a break. 5 minutes. Okay, chala. Then let's meet back exactly in 5 minutes. And I'm setting the timer. Let me pause the recording. And once we are coming back, sir, what we are going to do is we'll cover, please, sir. We'll cover files. I'll quickly show you files, blobs, files and blobs. These two things we will do. Or, sir, we'll do one thing. Blobs will do fresh mind next Saturday. We'll complete files, tables, and queues because blobs we will use in Office. Okay, as much as we can complete, we will see. Sir, files, tables, and queues we will complete. Blobs will park for next Saturday. So we'll get full-length discussion on blobs.
Okay, can you please share the documentation?
I'll be doing it today. Yesterday I couldn't, but I'll do it today. Yes.
Yes, so thank you.
Okay, then done. And then let's take a break and be back in. Okay, welcome back after the break, and then time to move on. So do you see this on the screen? I'm trying to show you something. Now CPU utilization has come down and it's deleting the older scale set, and then it slowly will delete the other ones also. Got it? Decrease count, increase count, decrease count also. But I'll still look at the algorithm once. So somewhere something is missing. I'll verify this and let you know. Okay, done. So with that being said, now we are on the storage part. How to create disk, how to expand disk, you are clear, right? No questions asked. Any questions anybody have? How to expand disk, how to... Okay, done. So now let's move ahead and talk about other types of storage. Files. Huh? So you do one thing, go to files, but before creating, so total how many types of storage options you have? First one is disks, and then files. These two come under IaaS. Blobs. Queue. Tables. Okay. So if you want to play with files, blob, queue, table, right? If you want to play with disks, go to Azure account, directly type disks, you will get it, right? If you type files, see, let me type files and show you. Files, you will not get anything. Understood? So there's nothing called files. Sorry?
It comes under storage.
Exactly. So files don't come up directly, sir. So you want file, you want table, you want queue, you want blob, all the 4 options, right? Other than disks, you have to go to storage account. So I need your extreme focus. Please focus. Deepak, good morning. I think you joined a little late today. So everyone, please focus, sir. And let us go for, oops, I'll be killed if I use this. Yeah. Okay, done. Resource group already we have done. Okay, done, sir. Now, step 1, sir, always create storage account. Storage account. If you don't create, so, I mean, in simple words, right? You want to open you want to store your files on Google Drive. First, you need to do a Google subscription and or OneDrive or Dropbox, anything. First, you need to create one subscription, right? Mail ID or something. Then you get the storage space. There you keep your files, right? Photos, videos, documents. Same way, sir, in Azure, anything you want to store, first create a storage account. The fundamental unit is storage account. Without storage account, you can't do all this. Sir, even, I'll tell you a small joke. Disks are there, right? Disks. which you saw just a moment back, creating disks and all. Disks are also part of storage account. So but KD, that we never saw. Yeah, you will never see because it is Microsoft managed. Sir, anything you want to store in Azure, disk, file, table, queue, blob, anything. First and foremost and fundamental concept is create storage account. A question to all of you, sir. Storage account max capacity. One storage account when you create, right? What is the maximum capacity of a storage account? One storage account. My first question, interview question also. Interview question also.
1 TB?
Sorry, no, sir, no. It's way beyond. Maximum capacity of a storage account. But I've got an answer by enough.
10 GB.
G? No.
256.
Maximum is not minimum.
Maximum.
5 petabyte.
Exactly. That's the answer. 5 PB, petabyte. So GB, TB, PB, 5 PB, 5 petabyte. One storage account capacity is 5 petabytes.
Nice Google.
Sorry?
I'm saying that
Google answered, yes. So, but it's okay. Google. I only said to Google, right? Open book. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
so 5 petabytes, 5 petabytes. In one storage account, sorry, sir. In one subscription, how many storage accounts we can create? Max. In one subscription, my subscription, how many storage accounts I can create? This is also an interview question.
$250.
Correct. 250. So, sir, simple math. Okay, you do the simple math. 250 storage accounts you can create into one storage account capacity is 5 petabyte, right? So 5 PB. So altogether 1250 PB, petabyte. So divide by 1024. So almost 1.2. What is above PB? EB, exabyte. So 1.2 exabyte storage per subscription, per customer, Microsoft is giving. I mean, if you want to create. If you create that much, you have to sell all your properties. Microsoft will be the winning edge. It's too expensive, sir. You can't touch that much. But technically speaking, the limitations is what we are talking about. Companies have to sell their properties. Even companies can't afford so much. So anyway, sir, leaving it heads up at head. So 250 storage accounts you can create per subscription. One storage account max capacity is 5 petabytes. You guys gave the answer. Google says it. You can also check it. With that, sir, so we are creating our first storage account. This storage account capacity is 5 petabytes. Okay, done. So then, sir, give a name for the storage account. Remember, sir, all the storage accounts in the world, whoever is creating should be unique. If I'm creating one storage account with one name, sir, no one else can create with that name. So they are pretty much unique. So I'll call it as KD storage 1433. So there are two types of storage accounts: standard storage account and premium storage account. Okay, I am creating a standard one, STD one. 1433 I gave because just for SQL Server purpose and keep it unique, sir. Nothing much. So I'm not going to put SQL Server things here, but I'm just saying I gave a name little unique. That's it. So nobody else will have this name. Sir, in which batch I don't remember. Yeah, I think 3 batches back. I was trying to create this one. Somebody was doing same lab with me in parallel. They gave the same name, sir. They just clicked creation before me and my creation failed. So I still remember we had a good laugh on that day. Okay, KD storage 1433 STD is that storage account I am giving. Obviously, you'll change your name. Location, wherever you want to keep it, sir. I'm keeping it in South India or wherever you want. Because I'm near to Chennai, I'll keep it here preferably. So what is standard storage and what is premium storage? So standard storage means it gives you all the options. Like, what are the options inside storage? Disks you leave, disks you don't talk. Files, queue, tables, blob, all the four. Premium storage will only offer blobs. Got it, sir? Files, standard storage will give you all the four options to explore. Premium has got limitations. Premium gives, I'll show, sir. When we do premium, then we will talk. So right now I'm doing standard. Okay, next. Sir, where I am creating this storage account? Where am I creating the storage account? South India, Chennai data center. Okay, good. So now when you are doing it, sir, Microsoft gives you multiple options. First one, LRS. LRS means locally redundant storage. Meaning, after my storage account is created, I have kept 3 files in it, sir. 1 video, 1 photo, 1 doc. So what it will do, it will create 3 copies of my data and store in the storage, like server racks are there, sir. Same way storage racks will also be there. So my data will be copied in that building 3 places, which gives a higher protection. Something goes wrong, my other 2 copies are anyways available. All good? That is nothing but LRS, locally redundant storage. If I go for a GRS option, sir, GRS, 3 copies will be kept local. 3 copies will be kept local, which are continuously synchronized. Got it, sir? If I update a new file, if I overwrite a file, immediately the remaining 2 will be synchronized synchronously, immediately in local. And if I go for GRS, 3 copies here, 3 more copies in another regions. But KD, which is that region? Which one?
Separate data center?
Which, but another data center, sir. But for South India, which one? So, sir, there is no option that you can select. GRS, keep it in US. GRS, keep it in UK. GRS, keep it in Australia. No, sir. Microsoft decides where to keep. Other than this data centers, Microsoft keeps into. That means every region has got a paired region. PAIRED, paired region. So it's Microsoft will do that. So you don't need to worry about it. Got it? In a paired region, it is available. 1 more copy of your 3 copies of your data is available. If this crashes, no problem. You have that. And one more thing, sir. Make read access to the data. Allow to read my data if region is unavailable. If South India is gone, touch wood, nothing should happen to Chennai. But imagine, sir. Imagine something happens to, right, we had tsunami and few other things, natural calamity occurred, and then data center is like collapsed. Then you have paired region somewhere available, your data is available. And do you want to allow to read that? Yes, you can select. If you don't select, you can't read that. Till it is restored, you have to wait. So that's it, sir. I mean, so 2 options are available. One is LRS, other one is GRS. So 1 minute, sir, 1 minute. There's one more option. So I will select Central India. Okay. Then you will get 3 options. LRS, that means 3 copies in the same building. 3 copies in the same building, sir. Perfect. GRS, 3 copies in the same building. 3 more copies in a paired region. Thank you. ZRS.
Zonal region.
3 copies in that 3 zones. Zone 1, Zone 2, Zone 3. So that's it. So 3 copies are mandatory. Zone 1, 1 copy. Zone 2, 1 copy. Zone 3, 1 copy. 3 copies.
So whatever you update in the primary, automatically the next 2 will be updated.
The 2 buildings will be having the same data. Correct. Whatever. So let's say I have 1 photo, 1 video, 1 document, right, sir? Right.
Or always on.
Okay. You're talking about no. We are not talking about SQL Server stuff at all. We are talking about storage account. When you're keeping photos, documents, videos, whatever you want in that, we're not talking about SQL Server at all. So
I'm saying about the concept.
something like that. Something like that. Yes. So photo video document in 3 places, in 3 buildings. So now 1 minute. The best option is GZRS. 3 copies in your 3 zones plus 1 copy in another paid region. The best option, the expensive option also. So 3 copies here, so 3 copies in another build in another location. So because for South India, why it did not show? You are smart. You know the answer. South India is not a availability zone. So that's why you didn't see all this. So total, sir, redundancy. Redundancy means creating duplication of your data, whatever data you're uploading. 3 copies, 3 here, 3 there. Those options are this ones. Any questions anybody have quickly? So that means more availability, more percentage, availability percentage will increase. Thank you for your patience, and that's it. That's it, sir. That's it. I'll go for LRS, cheap option. Why to spend money? LRS is sufficient for us. That's all, sir. That's all. Nothing much to say. Give a storage account name, Central India, standard, LRS, install, and go to advanced now. So in advanced, there are a lot of other things. Just ignore them. Ignore them for now. Go to networking. Allow public access. So you can access the storage from anywhere. Allow public access. Okay, sir. Done. Okay, 1 minute. This is what there's something important. So, when you're accessing data, right, sir, there are 2 options. Microsoft network routing. Through Microsoft network, it will go. Or you want internet routing, sir? Over the public internet, it will go. So you decide. Obviously, Microsoft will recommend their own because of security standards and all that. It's your choice. But I'm keeping it as whichever is default. Okay. So data protection, not now. He'll leave it and just go and review and create. First, let's create storage account. Topic is not that. So storage account is getting created now. STD, standard one. It will take around 5 minutes to create storage account. So 1 minute. Shall we also go for premium? Okay, first let's standard create. While it is creating, why to waste time? Again, I'm going into storage account. Create a new storage account. Then, so STD, I'll put premium. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Premium storage account. A location, I'll keep Central India.
Deepak, I have a question here. In real time, do we have access to create storage account?
We will not have access to create storage account. They will create, Azure admin team will create, and then they will give us needed permissions to use the storage account. So we will technically, whatever we are doing in the classes and all, I don't think we'll have permissions unless and until, okay, for example, if you take my example, I have, or you take in my team, 2 more people have, because they are good at Azure, actually very good at Azure. And then again, they are confident enough to handle the Azure administration. Experience is 4 or 5 only. But somehow our Azure admin team trusts these 3 people. So they gave us full rights. So we are equal to them. But in reality, definitely not. And Ambika, you know, you'll be surprised to know many a times DBAs are not being given portal access also. So unless and until you go and request them, give portal access, and then they will give. So normally portal access is also not being granted.
Yeah.
Not all companies, some companies I'm saying.
Even for us also, they only will provide portal access.
Because of it's you know, understandable situation, but I think once we prove our mettle and you know, if the work intensity of work is also high, then definitely they will give, but very tough to give considering the security of the organization.
Security and the budget as well.
So now standard and premium. So did you notice the moment I selected premium, you have only 2 options, sir. Blobs you have and shares you have. Blob and share. So what is missing? Queue. What is missing? Table. queue and table are missing. Got it, sir? So, by the way, the shares also was recently added, sir. The shares, file shares was recently added. So in standard, you have all the 4 options. In premium, you have only 2 options. Please understand this one. Files and premium files and blobs are available. In standard, all 4 are available. Let's go for premium, sir. I'll create a premium blob. Redundancy LRS I'm giving, and rest all leave it, directly go and create. Or maybe you can validate once, networking, public access, done, create. So 1 premium storage, sir, 1 standard storage. Now, if this is done, sir, quickly let's go ahead and start. Yeah, this is also going on. Let it do its job. Meanwhile, let us see what happened to the. Yeah, still going on, sir. So we have to wait for a minute.
We can check this case.
Sorry. Oops, my.
Yes,
1 second, sir. It failed. Why? Premium failed. Conflict. So premium failed. Okay, let's go to storage accounts. Let me put KD. Okay, done. So anyway, standard is available. First, let's go and look at standard. Premium failed. I'll see it later. Done now. What to do, sir? This is your storage account. Everyone, are you listening? This is your storage account. Now, the left side, we have the options, sir. Containers. Containers is nothing but blobs. Okay. Containers is another name for blob only. So this we'll talk next week. Let's try to quickly complete these 3, sir. File shares, queues, and tables. Ready? So first, I'll talk about a file share. File share. Sir, create a new file share plus file share. Give it a name. KD share. Oh, sorry, I should keep small letters. KD share. And sir, it's asking, what do you want? What do you want to use it? Sir, 1 second. Are you noticing something here? Size is how much? File share size, 5 TB, and maximum IOPS?
1000.
So not a great top. IOPS are not that great, sir. 1000 is okay. And throughput?
6 Mbps.
Not that great. So because now you know benchmarking, right? 60 is like cheaper one, normal one, nothing great, nothing fancy. So KD, what happens if I create this? Sir, that's it, sir. That's it. Nothing else. Give a share name. It's a network share. It's a share, sir. Click on create. That's it. Finished. Khatam. File share concept finished. So in this share, sir, you can upload whatever you want. Files. And I can grant, so now look at this. Let me upload a file. Okay. I think I have something. I have this one. And let me also upload another file. If this is uploading, let me also upload another file. So what should I attach? The song I'll attach. Done.
Deepak, here I have one doubt, which is out of this. Can we change this speed while uploading? I mean, before.
No, these things we can't control because that depends on your internet speed, or your company's bandwidth. So I think this is not controllable.
Okay. But in containers, it is possible, right? I mean, blob storage.
Which speed are you referring to?
The one which you shown, that 6 Mbps, MIPS.
I thought we will talk about containers later, but I don't know which option you are exactly referring to. But block size,
this speed only.
Block size you can change in container. Speed can never be changed because speed depends on your laptop's internet speed, right?
Oh, okay. Size only. How much
block size we can change?
Here also we can change.
Here we can't change. You're talking about block size, right?
Yeah.
Blocks. Okay, then we will talk about blocks when container topics comes. You're right. Here there is nothing. No blocks.
Oh.
Hey, actually, you know what? It's simple. It's a file share. In that file share, whatever files you have, you dump. Give people the share, they will use the share. That's all. Just like a typical share we use in Office, like log shipping.
Just like a Google Drive.
Exactly, sir. Just like a Google Drive or just like a OneDrive, just like what Dropbox. It's like a share folder, dump content into it and give them. Yes, Jyoti?
Yeah, I have a requirement of using 1 TB. How can I be charged over here for 5 TB or something?
You have requirement of what, Jyoti? Can't hear you.
Using 1 TB in file share. So this maximum capacity is 5 TB, right?
5 TB.
So
how
much can I be charged over 5 TB or 1 TB?
Achha, costing you are saying.
Yeah.
Depending on your usage, sir, how much you are using, that much you will pay.
Just they will allocate, I think, so 5 TB they will allocate.
5 TB is the capacity quota of a file share. Now, depending on how much you are uploading contents, based on, okay, you want to know the pricing, how much it will be? Let's go to pricing calculator and check there. Give me, I don't know the pricing, sir. We can check. Okay,
if
now
we keep data in the storage also, does it cost in a day, something like that?
this one for
Yeah,
this,
yeah.
they'll be charged. Yes, they'll be charged for file share, right?
And not only file share, whatever the storage we keep, will it be charged?
100% they'll be charged. Yes. Hey, there's nothing free meal here at all. Everything they are charging. Absolutely everything they are charging. So now, 1 minute. So now file share is ready. And I want you all to do one thing, please. I want you all to do one thing now. Click on connect. So I have a file share. Fine. I have files in it. Fine. Now I want to share this with people, right? How do I do it? So I can share it with people also, or I can see, for example, sir, I'll give you a simple scenario, sir. I have kept some backups here. So backups is a bad idea. Don't keep backups in a share. Understood? We don't keep backups in a share. As Ambika said, backups will be stored in containers. We'll discuss that coming Saturday. So here media, software, those kind of stuff. I have media. I'll keep media here. Now I have media here, right? So this media I want to share with my servers. I have servers, right? No, different servers I have. So, sir, what you can do is click on connect. Click on connect, and if it's whoever are going to use this, for example, I want to share this with all of you. All of you are using Windows systems only. So I'll go to Windows option, and I'll pick one drive letter. So, for example, Z as a drive letter. And I'll come down and I'll ask that, hey, show me the script. When I click on show script, sir, it will give me a script. This script is what I will share with all of you. The moment I give you the script, sir, you can run the script. It's a PowerShell script. Run this PowerShell script in your system and go to my computer. You will see Z drive. Because I gave Z as mapping letter. And in your laptop, Z drive is nothing but my file share.
Yeah, in Google Drive, we will get the URL. Here we will get the Power Drive.
That's it, sir. So now, for example, right, I will copy this code, but there is a risk here. Listen, there's a risk here, sir. I am exposing my password to all of you. Extreme risk, bad idea. Got it, sir? I'm exposing my password to all of you. My storage account password. Ouch. My storage account password.
Here, is it the password is permanent or it will generate?
No, it's key. It's a key. So my key is active. So if this gets exposed to somebody, they have my password of storage account. It's a big risk. So no. What I'm saying is, 1 second, Jyoti, your voice is breaking, sir. What I'm saying is, normally don't share with outside people. If I have my own servers, 10, 15, 20, 30 servers, and I have a file share, I want to share that, this is the best option to use. But don't share with outside people, sir. If you're sharing, you're exposing your storage account key. Yes, Jyoti, you're saying something.
Nothing.
Is there a question?
Jacob, like what if my jet drive is already occupied? Jet drive is already occupied with.
Change the drive letter. So give another drive letter, whichever drive letter is available. That okay. Now, shall I run this command and show you?
Yeah, sure.
I'll take this command. I'm doing in my laptop. I'm not even doing in a server, sir. I'm doing in my laptop, local laptop. So I'll open PowerShell ISC or anything that you like. Oops, I should have run as administrator. Sure. Okay, wait. Ambika said it will be available here only. Oops, it's in server, not here. PowerShell ISC. So 2 minutes, so please bear. Okay, I put the script here and I'm running the script. The moment I run the script, sir, Z drive letter, see, it will run the script, but 1 minute. For office servers, office laptops and all, it can be a challenge. It might not work. Personal PC might work. So shall I share this script with all of you? So do you want to try in your systems once? Just let me know if by any chance if it is working. Yeah. I'm keeping in our here also, Zoom also. And I'm keeping in, sorry, for me it failed, see, because office laptop firewall blocks. So for any of you, I'm putting in WhatsApp also. So please help me. So it failed for me. It failed for me. And the reason you're seeing on the screen, right? What is it?
Port issue.
Port block issue. So that's fine. I mean, I'll not do it. Actually, or 1 minute, sir. I'll do one thing. I just got a thought. Why not? Why not let me run this in my Azure virtual machine?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I already have some VMs. I'll just play fun with there. So I'll go to Node 2, which is already open. Open PowerShell script here. I mean, these are some machines I already have, by the way. Anybody working, sir? Did it work for anyone?
No, same port issue.
Port issue. Okay. Even personal PC also port issue?
Yes, sir.
Then maybe you have to enable your firewall in your system. Then it will work. Okay, anyways, I'm trying it. Anybody worked?
If the Z drive is already occupied in our machines, will it ask to select the name?
Yeah, it's done. It's worked.
What was that, sir? I didn't get the question. I'm sorry.
The question is, if the Z drive is already allocated in our machine, will it ask to select whatever the drive letter? Will it ask to select?
Yeah, you can change the drive letter if you want, other than Z. If Z is already occupied, that's what Mahesh was saying, or somebody was saying, right? You can change the drive letter to something else. Z is not a mandate.
Okay, but if I select, as this is your account, right? So if I want to upload, let's say you share the link and you are asking us to keep some files in that drive. Right?
You can upload the files.
Okay.
Because I gave you a storage account, full storage account, username, password you have, sir. So you can keep the files and you can do what you want to. So you're seeing it, it's running. So just give it a minute. Yeah. Pass, sir. Success. Firewall is not stopping me here. My Z drive is mapped now. I'll go to Z drive in the server. And you want to see, right? I can copy the files or not. Subha, see, here, look at this one, sir. This is my Z drive. Go into that. And I can see the files there. Yes, sir. And okay, let me copy a file if I can. I can. So understood the purpose of file share. So let's not waste time more than this. That's all. This is what I wanted to show you. File share means this.
Deepak, I believe, sorry, correct me if I'm wrong. For the containers, we generate key, we copy the key from the portal itself, right? For the file share also, is it something like that, or the key is
sorry,
constant?
repeat that, please.
The key, the password key, whatever you said, right? It will be visible for the user whom we are sharing.
Yeah.
For the containers,
can we do one thing? Container stuff we'll talk in containers. Is that okay? Anyways.
No. In that there is a option we can copy the key.
Without key, right? Without key.
No. The key will be generating every. I mean, in a time interval. I am not sure about the time interval. We can generate the key and copy the key from the portal and change it. Like that, we can use in the containers. Similar way here.
It's not available here. So that's what is the file share issue. I think you're talking about SAS, shared access signature. Because you said timeline. In timeline, changing the key, the concept is SAS. So we will talk about SAS concept there. So we'll do. But here, see, hey, Ambika, direct point. You tell me, are you seeing any other option here? Okay, see, if I am clicking on connect, okay, do you see one option is storage account, key. Second option is Active Directory, Azure Active Directory. Other than that, do you see any SaaS option or anything? No. So in here, this is the only option that you have. No other option. Nothing else is possible.
Okay.
Linux operating systems, Linux command will be there, separate Linux script. If you're using Mac operating systems, I hate this, I'll not go there. That's it. So Mac operating systems will have some other command. That's it.
Yeah, it's worked for me, KD.
Worked, right, sir? So you're able to access the, please download,
I will that.
download that song. It's an interesting, nice song. So please
Yeah,
listen.
I already downloaded, I copied as well.
Okay. Done.
Yeah.
Any other questions anybody have?
So for Active Directory, we will add Azure function.
For Active Directory, there will be no key. That means the servers must be in domain, right? In domain. So through Active Directory, it will be authenticated. So you don't need to supply key there. It's a bit secure. Any questions, sir? Fast. We got 10 minutes more. We need to finish 2 more. That's fine.
Okay, KD, I have a question.
Yeah.
So we are accessing your drive from our system. So how much time it will be available there? It will be there forever, or
Which one are you talking about? The file share.
yes.
No, this is forever till your Z drive is not unmounted. Maybe you restart your system, the Z drive will be unmounted probably. So, but other than that, it should work. It should work. So it will be there forever.
Okay.
But you got the point, right, sir? When to use file share? File share is I think media is the best place to store file share. Media. Backups also are fine. I mean, nothing wrong if you store backup, but throughput is like what nonsense. 60 MB per second is like crazy, sir. Nothing. So it's not a good option for backups. If you want to keep, it's your choice. Your company's choice, your choice. No comments on that. Done. The hours, I didn't see any of you drinking water. You had water in the middle? No?
Because we won't talk much like you.
I don't know. When I don't talk also, I'll drink. So request, drink as much water as you can. So,
That is why you are looking young.
okay. So, no, only one thing. See, the happiest option, see, going to gym, working out, this is painful. Without doing any effort, drinking water, if your calories are burnt, what else we want? Happy, right? Easiest way of flushing toxins out, easiest way of, I'm not giving any health fitness here, tips here, but just saying, easier way is like, I know it's painful to drink water. I'm not saying easier. It makes a habit, first of all. So please, Saturday, Sunday, we can drink some 1 to 2 liters, keep it aside, finish by the time the class is done. Done? Make it a habit, so water. Okay, let me ask this question. One by one. How much of water do you drink in a day? Quickly. 2 liters. Oh.
3 liters.
3.
3. Good.
Huh?
Me as well, 3.
3.
If summer means 4.
Okay.
4 or 5.
Only 1 liter.
1.
2 to 3.
Water 1.
Water half.
Nothing, sir.
Understood. Okay, Smalley, what did you say?
2 to 3.
2 to 3. Yeah. Subha did not answer yet. Deepak did not answer.
Maybe you won't drink water.
Prabla.
3 liter.
3 liter. Okay. Prabla.
1.
1. Jyotishwar.
Around 3 to 5.
Deepak did not answer. Suresh, what did you say? 1, right?
Yes, KD. Yeah, 1.
So, so see, there is no, again, sir, don't go by myths, misunderstandings. It is all your, say 3 liters water is also sufficient. I'm not saying it's not sufficient. 1 liter is like too much, too less, sir. Too less. Too less, extremely less. Your body needs water. And if you're not giving it, that 1 liter is absolutely less. So there is a calculation. Okay. I mean, let me find out, sir. if your normal lifestyle, there's a calculation, normal lifestyle without any excessive protein and all, basic food, basic everything you have, I think body weight into 35. I'll confirm back, sir. Let me not give, don't make any numbers. I'll confirm back. I'll put it in the WhatsApp. So that is normal consumption. If you work out and all, when you have more protein and all, even more you should have, because more and more excessive protein can generate heat in the body and it's not good. So more water you need to have. So please have water. Simple words. Conclusion. Let's go back to the topic. Done. So anything else, please, on the question and questionnaire? File share wise.
Yeah. KD, this is only one way, right? Only you keep the files in the file share and we can use it, but we can't keep it.
You keep it, so you can definitely make changes. Okay, 1 second. Huh? In that, from virtual machine, I added one file now.
Yeah.
There you go. So it's okay. By definition, you can also make edits and you can also put files there. Please do it if you. Ram, you want to give another song to me? You can upload. So I'll take it from there. He didn't listen. Okay, done. Let's move on. Okay, so file share completed. Let's jump to the next quick topic, please. Storage account, file share done. Let's go and talk about queues, because it is not our job. I'll finish in less than 2 minutes. Sir. Make it a count if you want. In 2 minutes, we'll close this topic. Queue is something like, sir, you all know messaging systems, right? Array, why to go outside? Let's talk in SQL Server. Database mail. Database mail that we use in SQL Server is a messaging system. Every email that you send, sir, goes into a queue and sits inside a queue. And service broker. In other words, service broker. Service broker will be handling all this stuff. So whenever you send an email, the database mail goes and puts the queue in the service broker. Service broker will send it later through agent and all that. So in our SQL Server itself, we have messaging system. Same, sir, Java messaging system, JMS. Any Java developer writes a code, puts a code in the messaging system, Java messaging system is also there, sir. MSMQ, Microsoft Messaging Queue, MSMQ. So, sir, messaging systems are common in every programming platform. Very, very common. Developers use messaging systems. So, messaging systems are all specific to .NET, specific to Java, specific to SQL Server. How about a messaging system in the cloud? That is this one. A messaging system in the cloud. Sir, just open a queue, create a queue. My first queue or something like that. I'm just giving a random name. My first, let me put KD so that my team will know that I did it. Okay, so my queue, sir. My first queue. It's a queue, sir. Just a queue. Simple. Open the queue. Inside the queue, you can put messages, add message. Okay, just a message I'm dropping, sir. Expiry, I'll put 7 days or 8 days or whatever expiry you want. Our message never expires. It's your choice. Encode the message, encrypt the message, sir, and click OK. So now there's a message. Every message will have a message ID. Okay, sir. That's it. And then insertion time, expiry time, because 1 week time we have for expiry. DQ count. DQ count is nothing but, so now, did somebody read this? If you select it, sir, did somebody read it? DQ count, no. And so if you do DQ message, gone. That means message has been read. So adding into the queue, removing from the queue. Now, KD, who will use it? I don't know, sir. Developers will use it. How they use it, you go and talk to a developer if you want to. I don't know, sir. So messaging systems are very, very common in every programming platform. So what they did, cloud in Azure, they gave messaging system. So .NET developers, Java developers, or anyone, they can use the cloud messaging system if they want. That's it. Every message size max is 64 MB. 64 MB, sir, one message size. That is huge, big enough. MB or KB? 1 minute, sir. I'm so sorry. Message size in Azure. 1 second, sir. I'm so sorry. 64 KB. Sorry. So 64 KB. That means 64,000 letters in simple words. Sir?
Does it require the users who will access? Does it require Azure access also?
So on you don't need to give them full control on the storage account at all. You can just give them access only on the messaging queue, only on this queue. It's possible. Answer is IAM, Identity Access Management. I'll show the topic a little later. Okay. That's it, sir. Any questions anybody have? So I think beyond this, let's not waste a single minute on messaging system. Single minute. Waste, not our area at all. Whereas in our Azure administration course, we talk about it because they have to create, right? Azure administrators have to create messaging systems. So we go a little deep and talk, but not needed here. Frankly speaking, not needed. Okay, sir, can we move on? Done. Then last one is table. Table will take hardly again 2-3 minutes. But sir, table is our area. Our area. Sir, I told you in our course, IaaS and PaaS, 2 parts, right? IaaS and PaaS. In the PaaS, from last batch onwards, we have done this new addition. I showed the curriculum. I think I will share the curriculum again. I'm sorry if I missed it. In the curriculum, I have mentioned that at the last, we are also covering NoSQL, Mongo databases, some NoSQL databases we are covering. We will be covering. Obviously, we did for last batch. This batch also we will do. So when we cover that, then you will understand the power of table. So in simple words, sir, table is a NoSQL database. NoSQL database where, sir, okay, let me show you a demo. Small suggestion to all of you, sir. Rather than accessing storage account from here, right? There is an excellent tool called Storage Explorer. Azure Storage Explorer. I would sincerely request all of you to download this tool right away if you can. Download the tool for Windows, other operating systems. May I download? Okay, I already have it actually. Storage Explorer. So just download and next it will install. So I'm going with Storage Explorer. It's opening. Just give me a minute. So once you open Storage Explorer, listen, sir, nothing. For me, it's already connected. I already connected my subscription here. Got it? So once you open Storage Explorer, click on connect here, sir. Connect button and give your Azure subscription username, password is there, right? Same thing you supply. I don't have latest one. So Azure subscription username, password you have, right? Same thing you supply and you will connect to your subscription. For me, multiple are showing up. For you, only one subscription will show, free trial. Under free trial, go to storage accounts. Under storage accounts, go to the one that I created just now, STD. Standard storage account. Double click it, sir. Under storage account, if you can expand, you will see what? Blobs, file shares, queues, tables. Let's go to tables. So if you go to queue, same thing, sir. If you expand the queue, I have a queue, right? You can open the queue here. Here you will have even more messages. Can you see? Add message, dequeue message, requeue message, move message. So Storage Explorer gives you more options than the stupid portal. That is why I'm recommending you to use Storage Explorer. So it's like an excellent tool. Okay, now, moving on. Go to tables. In tables, we did not create a table now. Now we'll create a table. So I'll create the table from portal. 1 minute, sir. I'll create the table from portal. Where is portal? Portal. Yeah. So I'll go to Azure portal and create one new table. Give a table name. KD first table. KD first NoSQL table. I created, sir. Okay. So in portal, you don't have anything to do. You can only create table. That's it. To play with the table, come to Storage Explorer. Refresh. You will see the table here, sir. NoSQL table. Now double click it. Can you see? Yes, sir. Yes. Now you can edit, which is not allowing. You can add entity. So you can add records. 1 minute, sir. Let me show you. So by default, partition key, row key will be available. More about this, if you want to know, we'll talk in NoSQL classes. I mean, that NoSQL topic when we cover, there we will cover. So I'm not going there now. All right, sir. I will add. For example, this is my KD's table, right? Okay. So I'll add my first friend, my friend 1. Okay, in my friend one, so I'm writing information about Mauli, for example. Okay, so next one, sir. My friend one name. The name I have given, sorry. My friend one city. I'll mention, for example, Bangalore. Okay, sir. And then my friend name, gender. Okay, sir. Obviously. Yeah. Then I'll add one more, sir. My friend one. Such a 2 minutes. Class is done almost. My friend one. Give me some suggestion. Date of birth. So, sir, you can add properties like this. For Mauli, I am adding only 3 properties, sir. Gender, city, and name. Got it? Right? Got it? So, for today's simplistic understanding, I'm saying insert. Okay? Mauli is inserted. Mauli's record is inserted, sir. 3 values of 3 columns. Mauli has 3 columns, right? I can add one more entity, sir. Here I will insert, for example, sir, it's my choice, okay? Mauli has 3 properties. For my friend 2, name, I'll put Charan. My friend 2, I'll not put city, sir. So I can, sir, for one row, columns can be 3. For second row, columns can be 7. Third row, columns can be 2. That is not possible in our traditional tables. Rows and excuse me. Tables, columns are fixed. Tables, columns, I mean, already all columns are decided. So when you insert a row, you can skip that value and insert. But for every row, all columns apply. In NoSQL databases, one row can have, that's why they don't call it rows also, they call entities. One row can have 7 columns. A second row can have 3 columns. So your choice and how you want to plan it off. Anybody is having NoSQL knowledge here, please, add to what I'm saying. If not, anyways, we'll talk there in the detailed discussions. So my friend 2, I'll give date of birth 21, 20, 10. Charan, tell me date of birth, please. Except year.
18 March.
Thank you. Done. And then my friend company. Which company is working for?
Cybage. CYBAGE.
Okay, done. So insert. Now, what happened? I'm sorry. What mistake I did?
Can't insert create that integer, non-integer values like 18 hyphen.
No, this is strings. I selected string only. It should be okay. No, I did not select data type. I kept string only. One second. Let's read the error. Okay, 1 minute, sir. The challenge is I have to give a 2 and 2, for example. Yeah. It's taking the same previous ID. Here, same ID it is taking. That's why I should have given 1, 1. So row key, partition key, you ignore. That's it. So now, got it. So now one table can have one row can have different columns. Second row can have different columns. So KD, what is Azure table then? Azure table is a database. So Azure table is a database, just a database.
Which has no table.
Which is a NoSQL database. Not a normal database, NoSQL database. Who will use it? We'll talk later. Sir, Azure table Microsoft created because, sir, when this was there from very, very long time. Latest came Cosmos. Latest invention is Cosmos DB. A for apple, B for boy, C for cat, C for chocolate.
Not only
Keep
now
the
we
Cosmos.
work, even I am working now, whatever calls going on, he wants to listen what.
Very nice. Good. Okay. So anyway, sir, back on the note. So Azure NoSQL databases, NoSQL database is a NoSQL database it is. Why did Microsoft create this product, sir? Because initial days there was no option. Now Cosmos DB has come. Cosmos DB, sir. I love this product. You all also have to love this product. I am sure when we discuss about this, you will love this for sure. And put it in your resume with bolded text and all. You will get some good opportunities. Let's see, Cosmos DB. So what happened? Table, Azure table you have, right? It's an enhanced version. Cosmos DB is like the best product. Because Cosmos DB was initially not there, people adjusted with Azure tables. So technically, table is a waste product now because Cosmos DB is available. And still Microsoft kept it because customers are using. Maybe some customers are using. They don't want to stop them suddenly and move them to Cosmos. So containers is pending, which we'll do next week. Yes, Jyotishwar. I'm sorry for extending by 2 minutes. Yeah.
Actually, we can set a default constraint and allow null values, right? That's the same thing. It happened in tables only, right?
Correct. So
here-
correct. So again, let's not go into the null constraints conditions and all also. Let's keep it simple. One table in NoSQL databases. One column, one row can have 10 columns. Second row can have 3 columns. Third row can have 1 column. Fourth can have even more, 50 columns. It's your choice. One row and second row, third row. Every entity is independent. Every entity is different. Or you can keep them same also. It's your choice. So entity concept applies here. And there are 2 columns, a row key and partition key, which we will discuss later. Yeah, I'm also learning. I'm not saying I'm an expert in NoSQL databases. Definitely not. Recently, it fascinated the last 6 months, 7 months, maybe 1.5 years. So started exploring that area a little more. I drink water when I hit gym or in night shift. Because there also you're drinking. Good. That's nice. And so all through the day, keep a specific. Yeah, I'm not over motivating on all, but this is your health. And I think we should take care of our own health and nobody else will do. So I also take care so much because I got a 40 phobia. Now your friends, I can share this with you. So you're already 2.5 weeks friends. So I have 40 phobia, sir. My dad passed away in 39. So I have already touched 41 now. So 41 precisely. So since then, and even before that, I have been careful. Our habits kill us, and same thing happened to him. So then at least, I'm being cautious. That's all. That's nothing other than that. So this is my 2-liter bottle. I finish 4 of it in a day. Because I go to gym and I have some protein intake more, or else it's 2 bottles, 2.5 bottles in 3 bottles in a day. This is my intake. And I ensure that I have 2 bottles of this. I'll keep 2 filled, target, finished. Jyoti knows about it. So that's all. Anything else, please self-motivate. Nobody else will motivate. This conversation ends here, but the self-motivation should be within. Keep a timer. There are so many smart water reminding apps. In Android, they are there. In Apple, I don't know. There are so many I think Apple also there you have. So water reminding apps. So it's easy. It's easy. It's very easy if you take help of apps. Thank you. Have a healthy Sunday. Enjoy the Sunday. I'm so sorry. Have a healthy week. Meet you back on next Saturday, same time. Any questions, please?
Yeah,
I'll share the content. I'll put the recordings. I did not find time yesterday. I'll finish it today.
Yeah, sure. Because we can practice in.
1 minute. Sorry. I think I shared interview questions with Ram only. I did not share with others.
I will share it in the group.
No problem. I'll just dump it right away. Give me a minute. Is that or I can put it in our website also. But first, let me share in WhatsApp if you want to have a local copy of it. 1 minute, please. Just 1 minute. Excuse me. Done. That's all allowed.
We didn't get the website link also.
I will share. It's created, but I did not do. Hey, I think you all pinged Gmail ID is already in the group, right? Did you?
No.
Oh, then can you please ping your Gmail IDs in the group first of all? I need your Gmail IDs in the group, so I'll then upload and share.
Just the website link and Azure contents, so that we will be on track. And
first of all, did you see the website? I showed you the website, right?
Yeah, you showed.
So that's how everything will be in the one website. Everything will be there only. You just have to go and refer. That's all. I'll do it, Ambika.
This Azure syllabus also document, could you please share?
No, it's there on the website only. In the first page itself, you'll be finding curriculum.
Okay.
Can you please let us know the fee and also we can.
We'll do offline conversations. Admin team will message off.
Yeah, sure. Thank you.
Done. Thank you. Talk to you. Enjoy the Sunday. Have a great
regarding the big data clusters, Deepak, actually yesterday you
missed,
gave
right?
a hint.
Hey, 1 minute, sir, 1 minute, sir. 1 minute. Sir. I'm so sorry. Did anyone look into big data clusters? Let me see how many Josh-filled people we have in the class. Come on, fast. Subba said means definitely you would have gone through it. No doubt about it. Anyone else?
No, Deepak.
No. Okay, done. Subba, you want to add something, sir? Anything that you want to just bring on?
Can you share?
No,
can
actually,
you share the website link?
Sorry, Deepak.
Can you share the website link? Just I wanted.
I will. Actually, I'll be doing it in a moment. I'll have to make some changes to it and add some content and all that. I'll share, Deepak.
Yeah, if you have time in coming.
We'll talk after the class.
Yeah.
I think we did not discuss. Yeah.
Yes.
Sure.
Yes. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, sure. Subba, you're saying something?
Yeah, while going through the content, it's really interesting, Deepak. Even I missed it so far, but right time, I think I feel for me. So I need to explore more. Really, it is interesting.
So it's trending. So unfortunately, right? Earlier, BI team were using different tools for different BI teams, especially analysis for analytic purpose. They were using different ecosystems for every purpose. Now, Microsoft has put everything into one platform and said that, hey, we have BDC for you if you want to use it. And there are people who are deployed already and using BDCs. So, and with a greater performance, scaling out, scale out. So everyone, it's not easy. So it's not an easy concept that we can digest in a single session or something. Definitely not. It will take time. Thanks, Subba. I mean, I'm so happy that you initiated it. And I've been exploring it for a while now. So yes, we can definitely not here in the WhatsApp chat. So we are exploring here. We will do more. If people are interested, you all are coming forward. We can do a separate session for it and let's build a demo. No, or else, right? We help each other, we push each other. If we are independent, again, we'll independently push each other. So if you guys are interested, definitely outside the class zone, we can do it. BDC clusters. If you are interested.
Sure. Thank you. Yeah.
So whoever are willing to join that session, you can, sir, and we can do some sessions and give your inputs also. And we can further enhance it if we need, if you want to. Okay. So let me not stand between you and your breakfast. Let's reconnect.
Finally, one question.
Yes,
about the table concept. Can we dump any table from NoSQL databases? Is it possible?
I mean, NoSQL databases you want to import into table.
Yes.
If you want to do that, rather than that, the best option is Cosmos DB. Table I have not tried. In Cosmos DB, absolutely possible. You can take data from on-prem NoSQL databases and dump it into Cosmos DB. Table also, it should be possible. I don't deny. I don't think it is not. It is possible, but best is Cosmos.
Okay.
Okay, sir. Then chalo. Then let's reconnect next Saturday, same place. But again, I really appreciate you all. Saturday losing, waking up in the morning after Friday's hectic schedule is not that easy. And I think you're on a journey. We are on a journey. So, and the effort would be really helpful, sir. Thank you for being here for 2.5 hours. Now you can take some rest if your kids allow.
Actually, you are the motivator, Deepak. Because to give the class, you are waking up early and getting ready by the time we join the class.
We all are in the game. So together, done. Thank you. Bye, guys.
KD, still I'm getting error. It's not deleted.
Share the screen, Suresh. Others, sir, please give it a sign out and I'll stop the session.